Hey, this is Shirish Kulkarni, founder and CEO of STROTA Consultech, driving this organization into business consulting for growth of small and medium businesses for last 5 years, helping small and medium businesses to grow, stabilize, and look forward in a positive direction. In this new initiative called as HATKE, we're talking to various business owners, associates, people who are actually pro into innovation, uh, professionals who are thinking about their businesses differently, and trying to derive from them what they're thinking, how they're looking at their own businesses in a different way, and trying to get some hints about how we should be looking at our own businesses. So I have a great privilege today to have with us two brothers, Yogesh and Kaviit Poddar from Agrawal Dhannawat Poddar and company. Welcome to this session, Yogesh bhai and Kaviit bhai.
Thank you, Shri bhai.
Thank you, Shri bhai.
We are great to get into this session and having an interview with you.
Shri bhai, your HATKE initiative is something which was a bouncer to us, and we are looking forward how it goes to the world like this.
Wonderful. So I think with that, what we will do is, I want to understand. See, CA is a completely different profession. I know many times we find ये क्या करते हैं वो Greek and Latin कुछ भाषा रहती है. They are playing with numbers. So wanted to know, are you taking this situation as so-called challenging or constrained or not able to execute or something?
Yeah, sure, Shri bhai. It's a challenging situation. It's a challenging situation for each and every kind of industry and each of every line of business in the world itself. As we all know, this is a world challenge. But as we are taking it as this is a time to take some pause. As we are taking a pause, we are able to think in future also, think in present what we are doing, think in past what we were doing. So taking this pause is giving us time to rethink the past, present, and future.
Wow.
So this is something innovative what we are able to do it, and we can plan it, how we can plan the future in a better way. Otherwise, if we would have been continued like this only, so we never get so much time to think within ourselves. So that is a innovative what we are taking it ahead. And we are capitalizing this time into thinking and planning the future.
Okay. Wonderful.
Till this time, till the lockdown, before lockdown, we have never thought of work from home, something like a concept which was from us. It was like only for the IT industry guys who were working from the work from home. Whenever they want to do it, something like that. But this lockdown has taught us you should change your way of working and all that. And we are just working on that. We are working on that, and not 100%, but somewhat 20-30% we are working on that. There are some issues now at server level at our office and internet level and all that, which we have not planned it. We have planned it, but not 100%.
Okay.
Now, as soon as the lockdown goes, we have to be on 100% that nothing stopped us to working from work at home like this.
Wonderful. So I think the way you are looking at inwardly, internally to your own business, how you can do the things, how you are doing it currently, how you would it differently, and how you are planning future is the key that you are giving as a message. I was just thinking, I think some of your processes are already digitized in the form of having it online. You're able to handle your clients. So I know you kind of maintain a balance between one person being pushed onto technology, the other person driving the market side.
Yes.
What is the view on that digitization as a part?
Yeah. So as you rightly said, mainly the office administration and digitalization has been looked over by me mostly, and Yogesh takes care of most of the marketing things and the clientele things. So, Shirish bhai, I had been a past experience of working with some bigger companies for some few months or something like that. So I had experienced these things, like I had worked for a year with the economic law practice firm, ELP, which is one of the Asia's biggest indirect taxation firm. Also, I had got opportunity to work for 3 to 4 months with Eisner Emper at Mumbai, which is a branch of a New York American CPA firm.
Oh,
So I had seen there how they work day in day out, 365 days,
hmm.
and remotely. So I had been having this idea in my mind. So I always wanted to have some sort of those things in my office, in my organization also. So, but as you see that we are a small size or medium size firm. So implementation, various times what happens, we are having the things in our mind, but the real challenge is the implementation of the things and the time for the implementation required, along with the working, our day to day working.
Hmm.
So we were already working on this thing to have digitalization and have this system of working from anywhere in the world.
Hmm.
So, but as Yogesh rightly told, we have already having a setup. We are able to access our office server from home, but we have not 100% been able to put in the. We were on the edge of it,
Oh, okay.
make it in, and this happened suddenly in between. Before we could have successfully implemented the same,
Okay.
we were planning from last 1 year or say 6 months to get it done, but due to own reasons we were just not able to make it completely successful, and we are having challenges like we are having server breakdowns, internet breakdowns
Hmm.
currently, but in between we have to visit some of a person to get it restarted or get it testing, so we are able to get the access again and we are able to work it properly again. The another thing what we have learned is we have recently refurbished our office, you know that.
Right. New place.
So we had installed desktops.
Hmm.
So what we have learned into this thing, that if we would have, instead of installing all the desktop, if we would have made a little more expenditure
And
and
laptop.
taken a laptops only,
Right.
so we could have been able to give all our staff the laptops also,
Super. Hmm.
so that they could have worked from home. But that we have learned it in
Now.
this lockdown period, that the new technology upcoming in future is of this desktop is going to be like already they have in IT companies, we don't see these desktops no more.
Hmm.
Like previously, say 5 years back, if you would have been in the IT company, they were flourished with the desktops. But if you go today in any of the IT companies or any of the bigger CA firms also,
Hmm.
what we know, even the articles also in the bigger firms, they are getting laptops issued from the firm directly on the day one. So we small size, medium size enterprises also should able to learn this thing, that the future is of the technology driven, and how you can be available from anywhere in the world. You should be in the office and you should be able to do your work simultaneously wherever you are, and you should be able to have in your office in 365 7 by 4.
Wonderful. So basically, digitization, connection, remote working is something that you've learned it maybe soft way, hard way, or midway.
Yeah,
But, you are going to carry
it's a
this.
process.
Process,
It's a
process.
process. It's a continuous process of learning, sir.
Good, good. So Yogesh bhai, I think talking about connect, I have this HATKE, stands for HATKE. H is health, A is attitude, T is
Right.
technology, K is knowledge, and E is engagement. Talking about engagement as
Right.
such, I know you are connected in the CA circle, and you drive a lot of connection and engagement across
Yes. Yes.
using
Yes.
your enthusiasm. Uh, so how are you looking at this currently lockdown? People are not able to meet. So how you are able to drive this enthusiasm?
Shirij bhai, I'm connected with many of the organizations like CA Fraternity. I had a Pune Camp CP Study Circle where I am the convener. I was the convener from starting. I was the founder convener of that study circle 8 years back, and it is running the sessions every fortnightly or every month something. But due to this lockdown, we have started webinars from the faculties, and and it's a huge response coming out with the session like this. Every Monday 11:30 is the schedule, and we keep that sessions going on like that. So all the CAs are now busy in acquiring knowledge and all that. So we are running that. I'm also a part of Lions Club of Pune Ganeshkin, which is a very good club of Pune, almost 200 families together. Then we are playing games together, exchanging ideas and all that going on. Then I'm a part of BNI, the business forum and all that. There also we are all exchanging the ideas, we are having a meetings and all that. So these days are also much busy because I'm connected with the forums like that. Our CA group, small 10 to 12 CAs of group, we are having a daily exchange of thoughts on one of the topic and all that. 2 hours we are spending on that, especially daily, like no holidays between that. So the day is planned. The lockdown day is already planned from morning 9 to evening or night 1 or 2 o'clock, something like that.
Wow.
A good time with the family also, like the day is going on like this.
So you are able to get all the stakeholders in your life and your business,
Yes,
like
yes,
home
yes.
friend, the family friend, the relations, the friends, the business.
I personally believe that whenever you just build on your relations and your connection and all that, the business or profession will definitely flow to you.
Wonderful.
Just
I think
good ethics, good relations matters for getting more business. That's my personal belief.
That's actually very strong message where you want to go back to your principles. Think about getting more energy out to have whoever we come into contact with, being
Very
positive,
true. Very true.
and get that maybe the child out of that person to
Yes.
be playful and be able to express dimensions.
Very true, Shri.
Now, coming back to another dimension that I have noticed is there is a drive to actually have some mobile-based application for CAs. I was just maybe Kavit can throw some light on that. So, what's that? I mean, where it is going, and how it will help?
Before Kavit, I just want to add this. This thought, Kavit is always in dynamics into, like, he's always looking forward of the technology and reverse, but he's very meticulous also. When मतलब कई बार मैं तो बोलता हूँ यार कविता ऐसा कुछ करते हैं, but he sees that it is just very well. मैं तो फटाफट बोलता हूँ कविता ये करते हैं वो करते हैं लेकिन कविता बोलता नहीं ऐसा नहीं ऐसा करना है so this thought came into mind. I think it was last April when it was we had Shubhanand with us who is working on that. I just threw a light into it and I stayed back. Kavit, you looked after it. Then Kavit started in last April. Now, Kavit will tell you about what we are doing about that.
No, actually, as I have already told you, I had been a past experience of some of the firms, and also as we are single-handedly managing our firm with a limited staff, as we are small and medium size of firm. So various things we have to manage ourselves. In our office, we are having a 2-tier or 3-tier system. Like bigger organization, they may be having more tier systems. So most of the work has to be done directly in 2-tier system, like a staff of a lower level with a partner level. So in this situation, what happens? Various tasks in day out has to be managed properly. We cannot keep everything in the mind and put our mind totally in a stretch situation. So we want something to do it a better way, in a better planned way, so that we can जैसे अपने कंप्यूटर में स्टोरेज रहता है, that we are having a limited storage in our computer also. Similar way, we are having a limited storage in our mind also. Right. If we put more of the things in our mind, so we will be able to feel more stressed. So that is, if we can put it something in a planned way, कि अपने को याद नहीं रखना रही है, अपने के पास सिस्टम है, जब भी अपने को वो सिस्टम खोलो और अपने को याद आ जाए, तो अपने को we don't have to worry, अरे वो मैं भूल गया, I have forgot those things. So the idea came from there, how we can manage it properly. So I have thought this thing before also, but then when we have thought and moved to the new office, I wanted this thing to be meticulously implemented in the new environment when we are going into new environment, new office. So that I have started from there. When I seated the first day in my office, in my new office, so I was wondering about finding this software. So I went into the internet, Google, and I tried searching over there. I have searched 4-5 this task magic and all these things type of. So I found one this thing software named as Task Magic.
Oh, okay.
And I had taken a demo online only. That company is from Jaipur, and it was charging hardly anything, say 10-12,000 per annum. So what I have done, I have taken demo online from there, from Rajasthan itself, and I have bought it that thing for 6 months, and I have implemented in my office. But then I found some limitations into it.
Okay.
Then Yogesh introduced me with Shubhanan. And I have discussed this. I am using this software, but I am finding it something difficult. And I want to have my own ideas built into it and want to develop a new software.
Right.
So Shubhanan helped us, and we are in course of that implementation. The software is ready with 90% of it.
Wow.
And in this lockdown period, we are trying to debug it and make it more fruitful and utilize when this lockdown will open, so that we'll be able to implement it in a better way.
So basically, having one person having an idea, the second person structuring it and planning it with the background of knowledge in the market, and
Yes.
now you are getting yourself as a company set not only to get it tested but implemented in a full way when
Yes.
this virus outbreak is over. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
And we are hoping that this software will make our work easy, and we can flow it to other CA firms also.
Yeah, it will be available to all the CA industries. Means it's a cloud software, because Shubhanan is taking it ahead that it should not be limited to us only. It should be available to all, so that he can also get the business, and it will be helpful to all the industries. Not only CA, it can be used by any industries, I think, because it is developed in the way. It's a basically task management. We have to just list out our tasks. If we are deciding that these are the tasks and how to manage those tasks in our organization, it's a simple logic of that software.
Wonderful. Great. I think now you are running this organization as a combination of push and pull, one giving creativity, other one giving structure. Any message, and I'm seeing a lot of positivity and collaboration. You both sitting together in itself is a very strong bonding message that we are seeing. So any kind of a message for the community, people who are kind of a little bit down right now, looking at things in a not so positive way. So any message that you have for our community?
Yeah, what message I would like to give is, during this lockdown, we should think over what can we do during this thing, instead of thinking what cannot we are able to do.
Cannot be done. Yeah.
That's the first thing. Another thing is a time to we are getting a pause from our routine, so we should plan the things in for future. It's a time to think and plan. It's a time to learn and gain knowledge, like we are doing with our community friends. And also something we have to, as we have started our practice from scratch. So I am looking that if this lockdown stretch to, it can be stretch any longer time, we don't know. So
Right.
for some people it may be like starting from scratch again.
True.
So we are ready, like we have started from scratch from 17 years back. So we are happily ready to start it from the scratch again whenever the lockdown is open.
Right.
But I'll say that this lockdown has teached us to work from home. So every business or every profession can work on this technology and think about the work from home technology, and we should work on that something. We in our office now we are thinking something we can hire staff who wants to work from home only,
Wow.
or we can start something like that. Ki if any of the staff wants leave or something like that, then he can be given a task to work from home something. Then one more message I'll give to all the business industry or professional industry, that they should manage their cash flow in this current situation for at least 6 to 8 months. They should pile that 6 to 8 months cash in hand with them personally. Don't bother about that जो पैसा आएगा और पैसा जाएगा, लेकिन जो पैसा हाथ में रखना है वो बहुत जरूरी है. 6 से 8 महीने का जो कैश फ्लो है वो मैनेज करना है, so that you can manage your staff, your house and all the necessary stuffs. Managing staff for this 6 to 8 months is a tough task, but we have to manage. See, after the 6 months वो staff मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा ऐसा क्वेश्चन खड़ा हो जाएगा. You have to be, your staff is loyal with you, then you have to stand with them for the 6 to 8 months without cutting off any of the salaries and all that stuff.
Wonderful, good. I think that's a very positive message. I seen Yogesh bhai, always full of enthusiasm, and it is something that flows into anybody that he meets. In Kaviit, I find he is always pretty focused and sincere and very meticulous. So I think that's the combination that we are seeing, where introspection, the message that you've given, introspection of your current state of the organization, looking at positive sides, looking at how to improve your current abilities to bring digitization and engagement with all the stakeholders is something as a message. So it was wonderful, Yogesh bhai and Kaviit bhai, to have you on this forum, and all the best wishes for whatever you take up in your business, and you are anyway blessing it back to other businesses as your customers, so that positive flows back to you.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks a lot, Shirish bhai.
Great talking with you, Shirish bhai. And it's a nice initiative you have started with. You are inspiring too many things, and you yourself is taking this innovative idea a little hatke with your this HATKE program.
All right.
Thank you, Shirish bhai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot.